Hi, welcome to memleaks. Today we are going to be integrating cmake into our setup. Cmake is what I would refer to as a build system generator. It can help to generate across platforms the files required to build for Unix makefiles, for Visual Studio, meaning the project files and solution files, for Ninja, whatever your build system may be. Cmake helps to integrate that across platforms. So the first step is to obviously install cmake. Package name is simply cmake. And in my case, it's installed. If it's not, type Y to continue on your system. And let's verify that it actually is present. Here we are using version 3.22.1. The actual version number should not matter much. Just make sure it's somewhat recent, probably 3 or greater is a good version number to shoot for. Okay, and now we are reusing the Hello World project that we've done in the previous videos. Let's pull up the C++ file just so we can give a brief overview of what that is for those who have not seen that. We're just including the outstream header. We have a main function. We are writing hello world to an output stream, and we are returning 0. And that's all there is to it. Okay, so now let's use our editor, and we will create a file named cmake lists.txt. This is the standard naming that cmake recommends, and you should use that naming when creating your cmake list file. This file is going to describe what this cmake project will do and what it consists of. So the first step is we are going to give our project a name. To do so, we're just going to create the project, and we will pass in hello world. Additionally, it's a good practice to specify a minimum required version of cmake. I mentioned 3.0 earlier, so we'll use that here. It's a good major version is usually something good to shoot for. And next, we are going to create an executable. We will name our executable hello world. This is not related to the project function. We could name this hello or blue or whatever you want. Doesn't matter. It's just the name of the output file. But what does matter is the name of the source files that we are passing into it. And in our case, that will simply be hello.cpp. Okay, and this is really the bare minimum for what you require in your cmake lists. Let's go ahead and save and quit our editor. Right now, you should have your cmake list file, your C++ file. Ignore this README if you are following along with my Git repositories that I provide in the description. This is just some documentation that's included, but ignore that. You do not need it. Just need the C++ file and the cmake lists. Now, we are going to create a directory for our build output to live within. So we're just going to name that build, and let's change to that directory. Now we are going to invoke cmake. To do so, type cmake and ... to reference the directory above. When we do so, cmake will look for this cmake list.txt file and then parse the contents and act upon it. And as you can see here, cmake is defaulting to what our system is set up for. It is using GNU. So GCC, G++, those will be used to compile in this setup. Okay, and now you can see that we have some other files present, but the most important one is this make file. So we just use cmake to generate a make file, which is a Unix make file. And now we can use the make command. Just pass in all. Believe it should just work with make by itself, but for the sake of this tutorial, let's use all. And this will actually build our Hello World C++ application. Now, if we check the contents of our build directory, you can see that Hello World binary file is present. And let's execute it. And we get the Hello World text output to the terminal. And there you have it. So this is a very basic example of a Hello World C++ application utilizing cmake and the GNU toolset. In future lessons, we are going to replace the GNU toolset with the LLVM toolset that we've reviewed in a previous video. But for now, this is a good step to take. And yeah, thank you all for tuning in. And I hope you learned something, and I hope you had a great day. Thank you.